Viewer discretion is advised.
Call me Snake. How you boys doing? Lords of Quant, hallowed be thy name. Guide our hand and deliver us the bounty. Yeah, check YouTube now. I think I might have fixed it. Excellent. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? Still setting up here, man. My whole system's been messed up, let me tell you. Trying to fix it all day yesterday, too. Let us see. Okay, audio check. Can you hear me? YouTube's up good. Twitch is up good. The chat at the top is now working. Good. Good. That's right. Yeah, my God, it got broken. I don't know what happened, but the whole thing got screwed. Let's get to work. How's everyone been? I missed last night. I was gonna hop on last night. Just drama envelops my life. Anyways, long story short, obituary. I gotta go take a trip over to Nick's Gateway. So what I'm gonna do, we'll pull up my mole. I'm gonna go mining, I'm gonna go refining at Nick's Gateway. See what I got over there. We gotta stack this copper, stack some tin. You know how it is. Let's get things set up right here. Oh yeah. Excellent. How you doing, TD? How you doing, Hollers? What's up, Easy? How you doing, Viper? Hootenanny? Ravenel Oats? Toe? 6? The streak is live, apparently. 6-8 retains his view streak. I'm alive, I'm living, I'm a breathing entity. I've got blood going through my veins, so, I mean, things are good still. I woke up once again. Holy shit. Dust. As you know, I'm gonna drop out halfway through and jump over to Ignis. The day you don't see me, I don't know, a week in a row, just assume I'm gone, I'm dead. That or I'm on the run. It's gonna have to be one of the two. Living the dream, huh? Me too. Damn, I gotta go back to Levski as well. I'm not going today. Kiss my ass. I ain't got time for that. Wouldn't be the first time, TD. Won't be the last time. Of course they do. You gotta be asleep to believe it. I don't know how much ore I got, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm hoping Drop Hammer's on today. Maybe I can pick up my shit from him. If not, it doesn't really matter. I got so much, already in the works, stored. I got shit at Obituary. I got shit over there at, Checkmate. Now I got shit at Nick's Gateway. Let's see if we get lucky and can just drop out from here to Ignis. I don't know what this ship's got on. I don't know what we got in our backpack. Doesn't really matter since we're kind of hunting, commons and tier 2s anyways. Rue wins again. I gotta see what I have available at Nick's Gateway. I need to put together a little care package. Bring it over to Checkmate. Ironically, too, since that's the care package, that I brought over from Levski. What's up, Hootenanny? How you doing? Who the hell whispered me? Huh? Who the hell is this? It's an old one. Never mind. Disregard. Whispering in my ear. Little secrets about the rocks. Good. Good, so that fucking chat's working now. That's excellent. I'm telling you, I was going cockeyed before. I had to look at 2 different chats on 2 different monitors. My God. I was losing the plot. Lost in the quant. Watched the SCL and put it on while I was doing other things and setting up. Big nothing burger, in my opinion. I felt like I wasted an hour, which sucks. I'll never get that back. Luckily, I was multitasking. But damn, it just felt so hollow and empty. I wouldn't even say that. How you doing, Bishop? I don't know. I wouldn't even say that that's what he was like. That's a. It made me sick, Ravenel. More of the stuff we already know. Nothing real. No big real news, in my opinion. Still operating off hopes and dreams and future. What they want to come at some point, but very shallow on what that is. I don't think there was even good nuggets. Personally, it felt like everything's just glossed over. just kind of like I said, I don't think they know how they want refinery to go. Refining, you know. Well, Raven, all it sounds like to me is we're going to have just what we have now. You have areas where it's more
Big
dangerous,
Hootenanny
areas where it's
says,
not, you know.
and we find ourselves in the company of greatness once again. Elguapoe is an absolute savage mining master, craftsman. Watch and learn.
Thank you, Hootenanny. Walking, whoever the hell that was. To me, in my opinion, it's like kind of like saying a lot's gonna change, you know. Yeah, we know. Refining. Like I said, I don't think they know how they want the system to work. And then, like Trug said, I don't think they'll know until they put something out, the refactor out, and then after crafting, and then change it to make it how they think it's gonna work with players. I don't know. But that's the problem. You know, they bring up refining and you're left not knowing anything. It could have been a 2-sentence email, exactly right. And here's what it could have been. By the way, we plan to make so we can put boxes, repackage boxes at some point, but we haven't really started it. We just kind of talked about it. We're gonna expand on missions. And all industrial missions and some refueling, you know. So, yeah, that's what's gonna happen soon. Bada bing, bada boom, we've done some stuff, as you know. There's danger in certain areas, less danger in others. You know, we're gonna make that work better. And, that's it. I'll see you later. I just felt like I ate my time. I really did. I'm sure they have mock-up and internal version test of refineries, but how that actually ends up is anyone's guess. I'm sure they have an idea of how they can do it. They only have a few ways to do it. This isn't, you know, so like Rocket says, they only got a few ways. They only got a few ways they can make refining in a ship or, you know, at a refinery different from one another. And their response to how it's different and how it will be different, I put this in council chat. The way that it's different is one's by AI, the other's by players. Let that sink in. Yeah, but what about that, you know? The fuck, what are we talking about here? All right, nutface. So yeah, I don't know. I agree, more pausing and dead microphone air. Show could have been half the time, if that. Also, does the one lifeless... I'm not gonna say that part, okay? I'll be honest, I didn't even notice. I thought it was some designer shirt or something. I'm not privy on what, you know, Germans and Europeans are doing. Okay, I'm looking for tin right now. So Galaxy Refining Module and Expanse coming soon. This was the perfect time to drop something on what ship refining will be like. I agree. At least say we got it mostly done. I mean, yeah, and that's the thing. We just know it's going to change completely. It's going to be different. That's what we know. We know it's going to be, and we've known that for how long? You know? How long have we known that? Oh. Very long time. turns out. Okay. No. You. But yeah, it is what it is. It's just a episode with not much happening, and that's fine. I just wish I didn't waste my time with it. There's Quanta Borays. Can't take the Borays. But I want 10. That's what, Torsten or Thorsten? I don't know how to say it. I'll be honest, it looked like a press conference after a tragedy, which is interesting to me, but what do you say? I wouldn't be any better up there, tell you. It all comes down to the release of Squadron 42. It's gonna be excellent. Once that comes out, we'll be able to see what's going on, what happens. Resources open up. Money, pours in a little bit. We can finally start moving forward, I feel like, quicker, But not to knock all the progress you've made in the past 2 years. That Elliot guy's Charlie's favorite. Next time you see him, mention that. It's his favorite, talking head on there. Favorite dev. What's up, Voodoo? How you doing? Okay, we're going really fast. This could be, the contributing factor to why we're not seeing good scans over here. Take it slow. Stick Boy, yeah, there was an SCL, the Star Citizen Live. By the way, someone said it could have been an hour long. Isn't it an hour long? I think it is. How you doing, KC? I permit it. I take your offer. I raise you 1. Fuck me, man. I'm not fighting O10 out here. Come on. They're playing me. Like some sort of jabroni. As if I don't know what temperature the water is. Show me the 10. Make me turn on that lamp. There we go. Show me the light, show me the 10. That sunrise coming up over here. Probably before we find the damn 10, too. What's up, Raven? How you doing? Yes, Yakbon, it is. Absolutely. And it's probably going to stay that way for a while since they don't really tweak things. Put it out. Anyways. God damn. Ain't finding nothing, and I don't believe it. I think there's some shit on the ground over here, and it's just not showing them to me. Yeah, Raven, we were just talking about the, the SCL Live. Not much going on. What's up, Tex? They talk about the moth and people complaining. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really care too much whenever these SCLs and things come out. I just feel like that was a waste of my time. I just, nothing was said. It's like politician type stuff, I don't like it. Also, I don't think I'm a people person. I think that's another problem I have. Less repeating and ha-ha hee-hee and Quantanium. Oh, but I can't touch it right now. Not on a 4K. Now, if that was a 40K, I would, but I can put myself on the clock. Now, we're not going to find another rock there. But yeah, I don't know. I felt like I didn't get anything out of it that I didn't already know. Really hoping they were going to elaborate on the future of the missions. One good thing I guess you could say is that something we all knew, that they're going to be making blueprints and skins and all this and weapons, special things as rewards for missions, But you know what? A lot of this is everybody's fault. Like I said, people bitched and whined and complained on Spectrum years back. How many years ago at this point? They had to make it a lot less transparent with things. Like someone else said, you said that Thorson's guy he's really good at not revealing leaks. Not leaking information, leak stuff. Beautiful, right site 10, baby. And, since when, that boggles my, since when does talking about the project we're all, funding for how many years now and excited and, since when is that leaking? When, you know what I mean? Fundamental systems that we can expect and how exactly they want them to work sooner. How far they are along in the designing process, like they mentioned, the designing process is done for the packaging of boxes now, but it hasn't gone to engineering. Okay, well, another rice site, baby. Just tell us what you're thinking. I don't know, what leak what? Just tell us. My fucking God. I'm over here pulling teeth to find out what the hell we're doing around here. Anyways, it's all everybody's fault because they bitched and whined until they couldn't handle it anymore. They couldn't take it anymore. The devs they couldn't. They couldn't do it. Let's be honest, if I worked there, I would have been fired a long time ago, though. I would have read a comment about me, about my work. I said, shut the fuck up. And then I would have been done. Like, shit, that's not how it works, apparently. I didn't know. I come from a different industry. Okay. Anyways, I just like when someone gives me the information that I can, just give us the meat and potatoes. Give us the real, give us some satiation with it. I want to know. Just tell me what you're thinking, just so I can have an idea. Especially if you're the lead system designer guy. Tell me about this system. Tell me the system you're thinking for this one. I would love to hear about mining gases. That would have been cool. Not just about a gloss over that we can scoop them out. Just that would have been cool to find out where they're at with that idea. That thought process. The hell do I know? Obligation. Yeah, those just seem like he'd rather not say anything than to trigger any potential negative. I mean, like, fuck what people say, you know? It is what it is. People are gonna bitch, people are gonna talk shit. That's life. I don't know. I don't get it. You're always damned if you do and damned if you don't, so you might as well just, I don't know, give a real update. Did you guys learn anything good? Tell me if you learned something that you felt like you really learned something from that, so maybe I missed it because I was talking shit too. Maybe I missed a little snippet of something important. Ooh, that major torque and balance, we didn't fix our shit. Let's fix our positioning. We're over here on Ignis, and we got lucky. We found 2 nice ones right away. Definitely didn't go past a bunch of clusters of shit. Actually, we're not making bad time to have found some ricite. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't see talking about things that they're working on is leaking. And I mean, the whole timeline thing, if I was working, I'd say, listen, we're gonna get it out when it's done, when it's right. That's fucking it. But here's what we're doing. Here's what we're thinking. Tech preview coming tomorrow, so that's cool. Got the inventory rework, right? And we got crafting together in one. So that's gonna be a nice time seeing how that plays together, you know? I totally forgot I'm mining one of the biggest pains in the asses right now. Thinking about the SCL. Should have kicked it on sooner. Stop lying, you know you're gonna jump, yeah. Okay. The multi-crew mining talk pissed me off a bit, I'm not gonna lie. Major torque and balance is when you take damage, you got a major torque and balance. That's what it is. But to say that a lot of work has been done, you know, or work has been done for multi-crew mining, for instance. Like, goddamn, what are we talking about? 2 years ago? What are we talking about here? I thought we were getting some sort of update on industry. I didn't know we were gonna bring up something from 2 years ago and doubling instability when you got 2 ships on it. Thanks, War Bishop. Damn, 8 months. Wow. One of my longest relationships. Wow. You ate my rock? You son of a bitch. This major torque and balance is deep. This ship is fucked up, let me tell you something. It is going down fast. And I'm taking this turd because it's dry site. Not too bad so far, 13 SCU's right site. What's up, Hars? How you doing? Thank you, War Bishop. Thank you for wasting it on me. And not wasting it. Doing it on some sort of Hot tub streamer. Where's that other right side at? It's a Bexalite. We might even have a Stellaron over here just hanging out, waiting for us, that we didn't know about. I mean, we need to be picking up Barrel too, I'll be honest with this rep, but I just don't want to, you know? I don't want to. Not right now. I don't want to summon the fish head. As soon as 1 gram gets on my ship, it summons the fish head. That's right, there's mining missions for that tier 2 ore. That's needed.
You know what? Forget about it, huh? Forget about it.
Yeah, fuck it, man. Can't be worried about that shit. Life goes
That's right.
on, man.
Step out, Joth. How you doing? That cracks me up every time. Hot tamale! Come on, give it to me. Do it fast. Is that 42? Yeah, we're taking all this, so we're gonna be at what? 70, 80 SCUs. I might pick up this turd, whatever's next to us right here. Am I right? Oh shit. Oh shit, I felt that one. It's like a tremor in universe. I'm not scared to lose a little. I'm scared to lose it all. See, look at the window. Look what it's doing. The instability wave, let's say. It's so fucking wild. You just gotta bide your time and wait. Just wait with it. Just sit. Let the opportunity hit you perfectly. Be patient. I was impatient. But still better than it was about to be. I felt what it was gonna do to me. I could just feel it. I sensed your bullshit before you hit me with it. And I win. That's why. You fucking rat. Okay. I take back what I said. Doesn't sound like a bad time. It sounds like the best thing you could be going for, Elgeroth, right now. I'm not turning in my missions until I hear it's green light. I hear mixed things. I'm hearing people getting the green text on their shit. And then I'm hearing people saying it works perfectly in Sten. Well, I ain't in Sten, so a little worried about doing turn-ins for it. There we go. So I'm just stacking it up, Voodoo. We're over here at Ignis right now, just grabbing tin, grabbing right side. I'm on my way to go pick up some stuff over at Nick's. Then I'm gonna go over there to checkmate with a little care package. And that's just the way it is. Then we're getting back to copper mining, tin mining. What's up, Katana Blue? How you doing? We're like this only at 5% inert. That's all of it right there. What's up, Tim? Just stacking up ore, baby. That's it. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Break up Google. Appreciate it. Welcome. That freezes me up, I'm telling you. Who knows what sort of black magic's at play there? You thought you were getting away from me? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Good try. What do you got? 10 Terranite. I got 2 new albums I'm working on right now, Tim, to put up on Spotify. One's more slow jams. Hars? No, I'm not selling nothing. I don't need money anyways. I got a Cayman account where I got a hell of a lot of cash if I needed cash, and that's the name of the game, Google. It keeps me sharp. I put a Helix 2 with the Riker C3 and Stampede, and it didn't work for Big Rocks with the Sabir. What am I doing wrong? We're gonna need more information on that one. We're full. We're gonna need more information.
Darth Ravenel says, I want you to go in that bag and find my wallet. It's the one that says, bad motherfucker.
Wait a minute. I didn't hear you so well, Ravenel. I don't know if you guys heard that well, so I'm gonna replay it. Let's see what it said.
Darth Ravenel says, I want you to go in that bag and find my wallet. It's the one that says, bad motherfucker.
I don't know where the bag's located, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. That you want me to look inside it. You know, I don't pocket watch. Trug. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you why, Trug, because someone didn't make a damn soundbite with that one. That's why. So he says, screw it, you know, it didn't say the way. Yeah, it didn't at all. I used Sam Jackson from something else. Just a mole stock with center change to that setup. You're missing multiple things here, Merker. You're missing. Yeah, I need some context. First of all, you only mentioned a Stampede and a Riker. You didn't mention how proficient you are at mining. It sounds like you're not very proficient. I'm not trying to shit on you, but sounds like you're new. Do you know how to shoot an active module? Is one first question I think I'd go with. How to fire it off, yeah. And then besides that, what size? When you say big rock, what size? Because it's all about, mass size. Power and breakability, it's all tied in with mass size. Just mass size is all that matters, you know. Oh, so I'll tell you exactly what you did wrong immediately. You didn't get close enough to the rock. You should go watch my beginner's guide, my big beginner's guide. After you watch that, you'll understand everything. Right away, you're not in optimal distance. Damn. I'm gonna take one more. That Quantanium coffee is just... It's perfect right now. Yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot for you to kind of understand. Different lasers, they have different optimal distances. That video will just lay it out easy if you put it on while you go out mining, but you want to get close. For some reason, the laser that breaks the biggest rocks in the game, you got to be the closest. It really your damage. Let's say damage. Think of it like that. Imagine the Helix is like a shotgun. That spread really falls off. Big time. Every step you take away from that optimal zone. So you want to be optimal or closer. You're going to take damage on your ship. That's just a reality. Listen to this thing screaming, the ship. The hell you screaming about beeping? Anyways. What's up, Aggro Jag? How you doing? Thanks, Toe. Appreciate it. It's a long-ass video. My longest video. It's good to put it on in the background. Some things like scanning, it's outdated. Everything else is good to go and important. Thanks, Guile. Appreciate it. A 5 times Prime, but only on a 4-month streak. How's that about Guile? I don't know why it tells me that. That's stupid. Why does it even tell me that? Some inside information I'm supposed to respond to. Yeah, it's, there's just a lot going on with mine. Anyways, that video, I'd say the most important takeaways is understanding minerals, where to find minerals, why I do what I do, and why we do what we do. Distance, why you use gadgets, what for, kind of, you know. It's just yeah, you'll leave there understanding things. For instance, I mean, if you watch it and understand it, and I don't think it's that hard. I try to put it real simple. It's long, but it's simple. There's people out there still going, why can't I break this 205 SCU rock? And they want you to explain to them. You know, it's like there's a lot of people out there that still, after all these years, don't understand anything. They still don't understand the way the most important part of the whole process works. There's people that probably still don't think you can break 40k rocks or something, you know, by yourself. Yeah. Okay, we came here primarily I don't know if you're seeing that. Primarily to pick up a box. So we gotta get back to mining Monox, that shithole. But I want the copper. Tin, well, this is gonna be hard for me to stack up. I already got a bunch stacked up, I'm sure. Okay, yeah, spin out. That makes sense. That makes sense. Doing a donut in this damn thing. Oh, wait a minute. Let me repair. I'm gonna repair. I'm gonna outfit it. I gotta bring a box with me. We gotta set up shop for checkmate, for a checkmate run. Look at that, damn. That's still there. By the way, yeah, like Sweet mentioned, and like we talked about the last tech preview, with this whole thing missing before the MOTH came out, with the whole bottom right here missing. That was missing and the elevator's missing, so they're probably gonna swap out the elevators or, you know, whatever for this thing. The question is, will this be an elevator as well for the mole? I don't think it will be, but if it is, which would be excellent, we are in for a hell of a ride having this thing. It's gonna be great. I really hope that's the way, you know. You can do it, Merker, no problem. I'm doing it right now. I'm gonna put this thing away and find it. Well, that's why we're wearing a heavy backpack. I mean, in multiple runs, that's all you need. Heavy backpack. You don't need to bring a 1SC up there and risk your ore, you know, or your Your gadgets and modules, I mean. What happens if your ship explodes? Some shit happens if you're new. If I was new, I wouldn't be bringing one SU box filled with shit. I'll just have some in my backpack. Let me think of some beginner tips to give them right now. Do not put a gadget on your ass. Yeah. Don't do this. And go mining around with it like this on your back. What's another good one? Remember your helmet. If you don't have your helmet and you already left the station, you're already mining a rock or whatever, you get to a spot, you can only mine on your front turret. Just do not turn all the way left or right. You can still mine without a helmet on. Or pivot and go to a location that you can breathe on and, you know. Bing, bang, boom, baby. Yeah, it's easy to get a box up there. I never get into... I have my chat hidden pretty much 99% of the time, Hootie. And it sucks because I want to open it up for gate chat, but I forget. I always forget. Let me think of another one. Another good tip for beginners. Distance is very important, I think. There's people that still will send me screenshots going, I couldn't get it to work. And then it turns out I'm looking at it and they're like an inch off of optimal, you know? And say it's one thing that's easy to fuck up too. I mean, I've screwed up and been on the impact laser instead of the helix, and then gone, fuck, I can't break this rock. Something's bugged. Something's messed up. Only to realize like 20 minutes later, I was on the damn impact instead of the helix. So I guess the lesson there is pay attention to what the fuck you're doing. What else? This thing. God damn, I can't break this 60K rock. This is bullshit. Something's going on. It says I'm optimal, not realizing that I'm, 50 meters. What's up, Alex? How you doing? Hobo. I was saying, what's up to Hobo, too. I wasn't saying, what's up, Alex, you hobo? It sounded like, Oh, shit. I cracked myself up. Yeah, don't accept rescue requests. Yeah. And don't send them out either. Don't waste your time. That's a good one. Yeah, what do I even have here? Just a touch of laranite, bunch of aluminum, magnesium, tin. This is a good amount of tin. That's good. What sucks is, you know what, I wanted to be bringing orders down to Ashland and the Sacred's Plot or wherever, all these outposts in Pyro. And it really chaps your ass when all of a sudden it eats your order, steals it from you. Makes it not so fun anymore, Damn. I don't even know what I have here. I think this is all money. Yeah, some laranite. It's all money. I'm looking up here at the top left, by the way. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You gonna let me do it or what? Of course you're not. I just bricked my inventory by even trying it. Let's go down and see if it opens up in the hangar. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to server swap. Yeah, that's why the Golem isn't a beginner's ship. It's built like one. It seems like one. It sounds like one. Feels good when you got a bigger green zone. But I think the Golem is actually more difficult. Probably why I like it so much. You only got a couple meters to work with. Actually, really, to be honest, you got 3 meters to work with in general, from optimal to outside of optimal. And most of the time, it's only optimal in that 1 extra meter. I love the damn Golem. I can't help it. Another tip, don't look at another man's quant. Look what happens when you just try to look at your inventory. Let's outfit it if we can. I don't know what we have outside of the boxes here. Okay, it slept on a Stampede and a Surge on the S2. That's good, that's fine. Torrent, a Surge, that's fine. Surge. I like it. I like the way you think. Who built this damn thing? My God. That repair was perfect. Don't be a puss. Always cook bacon and fried eggs. Butt ass naked. The way God intended. I'm bringing the whole damn box with me. I don't know what's in it. We'll find out. Yeah, it makes sense. You see why I'm not turning in my shit? I'm telling you. Ain't got time for weird bullshit to steal all my effort. And it might have just eaten that box. Let's see. Gonna come up right now. Okay. No, don't carry it. What you got for me in there? Don't mind me. Just doing bullshit. Okay? Don't worry. Dumping a 12-pack on the floor real quick. A little more. What a big load of bullshit. Look at all that pips. Some people just got it like that, you know. But with you and you, stay right there. I don't trust I'm not going to lose my boxes, so I'm going to be careful with them. Keep a close eye on them. Right there. Or I can look at them. I wouldn't know. I don't trust Digolo at all. No deal with the Banu tonight. That's for me. That'll get me through a day or two. Speaking of which, I'm actually quite parched. I have 3 of these suckers there now. Looking good. Looking good. Perfect. See what happens if I do this, though. See if it lets me in the inventory now. Who knows? Beautiful, beautiful. Let's hit it. Got an order in. Sold raw. Got our ship. It's repaired. Go straight to MOTH. We're looking for copper. That's why I built that helix big. I wanted the helix to be able to handle a 75, 72, and if we want one. Let's hit it. Then we hit checkmate, drop off the box. What's in the box? Good question, I gotta go check. I didn't really look, but I assume a bunch of modules. I gotta do a big cargo run from Obituary to Checkmate as well. I don't think I'm gonna do that today. Not really a pressing issue, but I want to have my minerals close together. Oh, I am too, Agrojag. It makes no sense. Oh, Hars, I'm doing 3 surges on the Helix. I got a Stampede in the backpack. Guess I need to switch it. I definitely don't have any C3s or anything, though. Let's see. So we got... Damn, look how smooth it is. Mid-quantum jump, I'm risking it all. Okay, it's got some. It's not as good as I wanted it to be. It got some. If we're smart with our repairs, that can last us some time. What's up, sweet? How you doing? It's out here jumping over to Monox right now. Just did a run, Ignis. Stacking and packing. That's it. Alex, I'm a risky individual. And no, I don't know if you've noticed this lately. You can't fear death, my friend. It's the worst that can happen. Huh? Can't die. No, there's not a way, Merker. The only way is to, store your ship. Then jump back sometimes. It used to go away if you did a quantum jump, but it comes right back. Nope. It's been that way for 3 batches now, I think. Countless IC reports, I'm sure. Still no word on that. Speaking of that, did I turn my audio down? No, I didn't. Okay. That's why throughout the stream I have to turn it all off, and then all it is music and me talking. Instead of the roar of my lasers, I crack a rock open in half and, eat the nutrients of that rock. Really feast. Get my face in it and, getting myself too excited thinking of prospects of, anyways. You get it. I assume you know by now you gotta unlock your ship ports, Merker, to swap modules on your ship, unless you do it through the vehicle manager. What else can I tell you? You can't repair your modules with the tool. You can repair gadgets though now, so before I'd run multiple Sibirs, and I still probably will, just because I don't mind leaving them. Sometimes I'm lazy and I don't want to get out and grab them. See what we got right here. Show me something. That looked interesting right here. What is that? Okay, this may be ship mineable. That's not. Monox, why do you have a lion problem? What's that about? Hey, at least we got textures. At least we got some damn textures. That's it, Merker, let it guide you. Dave, why are you bribing me right now? Why are you trying to sweeten me up? What's the deal? What's the con here? It's a scam. You want me to burn a grazer? Huh? Want a little barbecue? You gotta be paranoid out here. Can't trust nobody. What is that? What am I looking at? Hold on, what the hell is this? The way they popped in slowly, I know it's not, but I want to see. The way it popped in like one after the other. It didn't show us that glacocyte. Go now, let's just kind of coast around. Something's up. I know when I'm getting fucked with. I could really go for another pips. speaking of that, I put my helmet on. Let's see. Oh, that's another tip. Third person can help you. Good to utilize third person. That camera. For certain reasons. Drop your elevator before landing if you're out in the field is a good one. When, I shouldn't say if, but when you jump out of your mole, out of the bottom elevator, okay? When you do it and you screw up and you wind up face planting on the surface, bring another ship that also has a little ramp. I used to use the Sentinel. People use the Pisces, whatever. Jump back onto your elevator on the mole to save that order of Terranite that you had on board. You gotta dock the elevators. Elevator docking. It's real sick. Listen, shit happens out there. Some places got wind, some places don't. Some places wind is not like other places wind. Beware of microtech moons unless you're comfortable, playing weatherman out there. If you're solo, even if you're in a team in a mole, still a pain in the ass. That means you're solo mining with an extra. Damn, I'm not finding shit. At least we came back with right side already. That's good, I guess. Always angle your mole up. What is that, 45 degrees or so? When you approach a rock. The hell are you? Don't you tell me you're two rocks next to each other. Where are the rocks, baby? See, I can't trust a damn thing. It's a pingle seed, a pingus seed. Okay, this could have potential. Could not as well. 76 ain't. 72 is the biggest we're gonna get out here. I mean, scanning just sucks right now, man. Am I the only one that's just dealing with that shit? It's like every server I've been on, just scanning's just, it's not up to snuff. It's lagging behind big time. I know we're in free fly still, right? We're still free flying. But before free fly was kind of dookie for me as well. I'm gonna need them to lock in their servers. Lock it in for me. Look at this. Look at this big load of horse shit. You spawned every rock inside of a fucking fake rock. Let me break the fake rock if I have to get in. Okay, well, we got something at least. Jesus, about damn time. So we're gonna hit this up here. We're gonna hit it with the impact. No, we're not. We got 2 offs on this thing. It's okay. That's gonna work out fine, too. The other one's built pretty substantial. Let's see. That rocket's gonna fall down. Kind of weird position here. Bright laser on it. Okay, read it like this. Nope. Put on that damn SCM mode. I don't want to order to get a torque and balance like that. Yeah, this rain's been wild out here. Next cluster has the demon rock, I can tell. Well, let me tell you something. I'm cool with this rock. It really is in a terrible place, and it's such an integral system. I just don't understand why they're dropping stuff like this without having something to sort, to filter, to work better. I just don't understand that thought process of leaving something really shitty for a long time. You know, it makes no sense to me why that's a thing. As if they don't know about it. As if you couldn't spend 5 minutes seeing how it works, you know? I just don't understand that. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. I mean, and they messed with the RS signatures, so... Yet they didn't fix the ones on the surface. They went, oh! You guys mentioned that the asteroids all have the same number for all the different types? Like they didn't know. We'll fix that real quick. We fixed it. But then no one said, what about the surfaces? I mean, it's just... Yeah, I don't know. That's wild to me. So now we're stuck with 4,000 RS signatures for all surface deposits, and at least they fixed the asteroids, which sucked to mine. I don't... the fuck? I'm telling you right now, Trug, I feel like there's a skeleton crew on the PU. That's why I've been saying I really want that damn squadron to come out. I think a lot of work will start getting done on the PU once that happens. Just a waiting game, but man, like, I don't care about any new content or features when shit's fucked up like this, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Gene? I was getting some glamour shots. You caught me. You caught me red-handed. Okay. Okay. Fine. I was getting some glamour shots. Yeah, big bummer, though. Big bummer. And it sucks because I like that we can see wildlife and we can see the harvestables, you know? It's good. The fact that you gotta turn stuff in and you gotta hunt, you gotta, you know. I like that. But when it comes to how destructive apparently adding it is, yeah, I could do without. Don't show me a damn grazer, that's fine with me. By the way, it says my shields are critical. What's that about? I don't know if I believe you. I think you're lying again. This is why I parked up. I figured most of it's gonna roll down this hill. Got a couple more pieces right there slipping. Okay, we need to get our copper. Screw the Terranite. We got our optimal distance right, too. That rock break. I just noticed it right there. Easiest fix ever. Have 3 modes for radar. Geological, biological, technological. Done. But then the issue is when they added the FPS minables back to scans, they pop in at the incorrect distances, you know. There we go. Let's see if we're gonna be able to get them from there. Good, good, good. You fell well. I like you. With a scanner on a rifle. That's how. Railgun. Scanning machine. Surgical. There was not a lot of copper in this damn thing. I'm really hoping that they got scanners, you know, better scanners, as a thought. Already with crafting coming. With what they're bringing to us, for the tech preview, and like they said in the SCL, that's pretty much the base of what crafting will be when it comes out. Those items, you know, a lot of those items. At least it's good that we know that. Crafting is gonna be cool, it's gonna be awesome. At some point being able to craft modules and lasers and, you know, all that. But I don't think we're gonna see that for a while. But I'd like to see us be able to craft the specialized scanners or something, you know? That'd be cool. Be righteous. Yeah, I'm gonna play a little and then I'm gonna get in here and talk shit with you guys. Absolutely, Aggro Jag, absolutely. I'd like to see everybody get involved in that. I'm really interested about Rock Cracker, but it's not even Rock Cracker that interests me. If that makes sense. It's the instancing and the way they talked about that and the way they're going to. It's kind of like they mentioned, look, that rock fell on top of that rock. Damn. How they leaked that stuff about, I forgot who brought that up again in council chat, but about, there's like 2 different texts for it. One's for you guys and one's, hey, hopefully no one gets you, you know. I'm interested in the whole instancing thing. With mineral quality, that's all it was, Ravenel. I knew too, Dave, and that's why I always felt like, why can't I strap a bomb to this thing and, you know, break it apart? So a smaller ship could do it if they wanted to. I think I'm going to leave the rest of this. I don't need money, so I don't need the Terranite. I'm not going to be hitting those missions for quite some time, and it's so easy to find. I have no issue with that. But I feel like you should be able to, first of all, they mentioned multi-crew mining and what they've done for it. I'll give them the instability, and they didn't even bring up really what makes multi-crew mining a better thing. It's not having another ship cause more instability on a rock. That's not what has helped multi-crew mining. What has helped multi-crew mining is the fact that the second laser in the ship can lower it. You know, can lower the instability or can change the stats of the rock if you want to lower the resistance. And when quality comes into play, that's going to be more important. Your buddy on an arbor or on a Hofstad, well, you're on that helix to break that big rock that's a 950 mineral quality thing that if you did alone, maybe you'd bust it and break it, screw up, you know? Hold on. Maybe there's another piece I can get on top. Nope. But it's not having, you don't want to hit 2 prospectors on 1 rock. 2 prospectors, 1 rock. No bueno. That doesn't help with multi-crew mining. Gadgets. I would have said gadgets help with multi-crew mining, yeah. Yeah, paying for exclusivity, that'd be cool. Personally, this is probably a hot take. But, personally, I think something like Rock Cracker, Rock Breaker, whatever they're calling it, should be limited to like a high rep level to be able to get it in mining or in piracy. And so only high-level pirates and high-level miners would even get access to it. Unless you're a tag-along, you know? What do you mean any science behind it? Every single one affects the rock. So if you got... so this was the issue back in the... I wouldn't even call it an issue. This was the way it worked. If you put a bunch of Hoffs on a rock, it increases the green zone window, right? If you put multiple gadgets that increase the green zone window on a rock, it would increase, you shouldn't be able to do that. That's what was being done. But what they did was they limited the maximum amount of green zone a rock could have because of it. But before, you could just turn on your laser at 0 power, multi-crew mining, and be able to reap the benefits of that laser on the rock. Now everything's got minimum, powers and all that. No, not special effects. It's just more of what you want. So, tungsten. When I finally find a fucking rock, a cluster that's not inside of another rock, you make it tungsten, you dirty rats. Anyways, don't mind me. Why did I freeze up? Holy shit. Ando, appreciate you. That's why I got locked up. I just knew there was something I liked about you. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. We were just talking about that SCL. What we thought about that. My thought is it was a big nothing burger, but you know what they could have done? I'm telling you, unlock the modules. Make it so anyone can stack and anyone work together. It's that simple. I'm sure there will be a problem with using some weird-ass combination for guys to go out with three people in a mole with lifelines on every single thing or something, But when that comes up, you fix it. But it would make it so much better, man, to mine. I couldn't do it. I tried liking that Endo, that your $25 donation there, and almost spun out. It wasn't in the cards, it seems. But yeah, they don't hear that. They don't understand that. We have had 2 tornadoes to the south of us. Damn. That's one thing I don't play around with. Tornadoes in Stanton when? Oh shit. Coming in a little bit hot. I want a damn thunder tornado. I want a fire tornado. I want all that here. Okay, more garbage. Oh yeah, come on, baby. Nope. I knew it. We have gained a sunset and we've lost it all in one time hunting. Oof, Indiana? Damn. A tornado on Lorville when... I'm planning to go to Pyro for the first... What? You have not been to Pyro to mine? My God. Well, if you're going Terminus mining, then that's the only place you set up is Ruin. Terminus mining is it's its own thing. It's pretty good, huh? There we go. We finally find the copper once again and finish our mission and go home. Jesus Christ, get your ass out to Pyro. ASAP. I'm taking the copper. Yeah, if you're going Terminus mining, you only have a couple options. Ruin is perfect. You're right there. Going from Terminus to Ruin is like going Crew L1 to Selin. Now, when you go Terminus mining, was this a 20K? Let me see what the hell this was. Damn. When you go Terminus mining, you're going to be flying slow. It's difficult, You're going to have a little bit of wind. You're going to have smaller rocks. So you need to build according to high resistance. Okay? What are you bringing out there? Damn it, I left it in nav mode. What do you need from me? Show me. Perfect. Fly. Come on. We may have to go get on the Stampede Surge. More. Off to back to Helix 2. You don't build. I'd say don't build for breaking above 45k rocks. You know. Then again, I chase the quartz and the silicon when I'm there. But you want to build for the smaller rocks pretty much because you're gonna come across really good rhyolite and Stellaron rocks. That should be your primary focus, I think. I mean, besides the mining rep things, talk about S tier and tier 1 and all that. And you're gonna get breaks that are shit. I mean, 1k mass rocks, 600 mass chunks that you have to break. I would get rid of the impact, and I'd go out there with a Hoff. I'd go Hoff, actually. I mean, it's not necessary. You can do it fine with the impact, but just optimal. And then, yeah, I'd probably go... I mean, when I go there, I go Riger C3 and Stampede or Surge Stampede still. And most rocks, I won't even need it, but when I do, I'll hit the Surge Stampede if I have to. Or, you know, just the Stampede, just... That's what it is. Arbor's good, but the problem with the Arbor is it adds a lot of resistance to the rock. So it's good for instability, but you run into that issue. So to negate that, slap at least a Surge on there, you know. But you gotta bring with you some Sabirs. At the very least, some Optimaxes. I'd bring Sabirs though. I mean, define need. If you go across some aluminum rocks that have Quantanium in it, quartz rocks with Quantanium, and it goes past 40k, then yeah, you will need a Helix. But it's rare, you know. The average mass size you're probably going to run across is going to be, what do you think, 10k, 7k? Big rock, 20k? If you're chasing quartz silicon, so... I'd build 1 Hoff strong, 1 Hoff for extracting. Kind of like I'm doing now where I got a Torrent 3. I'd probably put a damn 4 on it if I wanted to go down there with the mole. I bring over there Golem. You know, I like Golem mining. That's not optimal there, but it's fun. Makes you have the challenge of needing to surge shit that you shouldn't normally need to. But optimal, yeah. Not the Golem. But I like doing a mob when I go there. I normally don't go with my mole. But if I did go with the mole, I would do the two Hoffs probably. And an Arbor's a good choice too, but you gotta negate that resistance. And yeah, it is what it is. Either pump a hell of a lot of power into it or kill off the resistance. But if you're rocking Sabirs, and there we go, you already win there. So at that point, you lower that instability as well with the Arbor. No. Ravenel, Hofstad is the best laser, the most OP laser in the game. Exactly. Arbor's for ice is an okay choice. It's a good choice. Back when I was doing my minor die and all that, I was recommending people use the Arbor Because you're not adding resistance. Ice doesn't add resistance, so very light. That's perfect, you know. But when you're dealing with something that's adding resistance or adding crazy instability, that's when it really actually matters. You can go ice mining with an impact, with a Hoff, with an arbor, and have a very similar experience. You'd have a good time all around. You know what? I wish they'd put ice and silicon over there in the terminus ring. Like just those two on top of the aluminum titanium. That would be cool. Get rid of the titanium, since we're not lazy. We're not copy pasting Yella's belt. And get rid of that titanium and put in quartz instead. Boom, that'd be cool. That'd be a nice little... I would actually tell people that not a bad spot to go. Especially for this rep. For events that require ice, you know, and that'd be cool. It's also, it goes with their whole lore thing, considering it's pretty far away from Star. I don't know, I'm excited for biomes though. That's what I'm not. Rock Cracker is one thing that's okay. To me, that's just a little bit of shine. It's just some shiny toy, but I'm really waiting for this new inventory for biomes, for Genesis. That's what's gonna keep me going. Big game changers. The inventory rework's gonna make me want to go loot. You know, that's one thing I haven't wanted to do for a while. It's just such a terrible experience, in my opinion, you know? So when that hits, that just opens up a new field of things I want to do. That and mineral qualities can be awesome. I hope they have a thought process on they kind of touched on that. On after mineral quality comes in the game. There's gonna be more, you know, that come along with that. Now, where are they going with it? That's what interests me. Some people hope it turns out like that Star Wars Galaxies. And by the sound of that, it sounded kind of cool. But they mentioned more with that, so I'd like to know what they were thinking. What they had in mind. How you doing, game? If you were a team, 2 people, let's say in a mole, going around with a Hofstede built for a battle and an arbor, you can break a hell of a lot of rocks very efficiently. Just a thought I had, just saying. For anyone that doesn't know. Just letting you know for when mineral quality's in the game, because if you got a buddy, it's gonna be pretty good to get that instability down, because we're feeling that nasty ass instability already. It feels a lot different. Remember, it was just Rhycite and Stellaron. Now it feels like everything is sharing that same instability. How you doing, Iteration? By the way, I am planning to do a midnight stream tonight. Like, for sure, drama aside, if I get some drama, I'm just gonna have to, you know, shut things out and pop it on. I am planning it. I was planning it last night, but like I said, some shit came up and it wasn't in the cards. So I wanted to stream earlier today. so I could hop on later. I'm hoping for reals, Dave. I'm hoping. We'll see. Don't get your hopes up, but I'm gonna try my best. I have a lot of shit going on in my life right now. Nah, I don't think so, Talzar. Never tell me what to do. That's the first rule. I'll tell you why. I have this innate want and need to do the exact opposite every time. But I meant to do it like twice now, and I can't miss it. So if anyone else can fuck right off, I gotta do it, you know. I want to hang out with the Europeans. That's what it is. Tight circle over there. I owe all those people. I don't know. Not the French, though. I don't owe them a damn thing. Later, Merker, you have a good one. Then tomorrow, I'm gonna play that tech preview a little bit. Not too much, but some. And then I'm gonna stream. For those that don't know about, don't have access to Evocati, poor souls. And I'm gonna tell you everything I know, what I'm thinking, how it feels, yada, yada, yada. Bring the boxes down. Off work tomorrow. Finally. Give me the TP. Man's got a shit. Anyway. Someone get him a TP. Or if you're French, a bidet. Excellent. Golem's my favorite small ship. What are you using, Eric? Besides the Golem, what do you got? What kind of cargo ship? What's your biggest cargo ship? Look at this thing. Look at this thing. I want to slap this screen. That's how you fix it, That works now. Yep. Like a charm. Every time. Well, you need to get you something that can handle, doing a mob. Is there a way you can crack the 70k mass quant rocks on someone with one ship? Yes. If it's 70 to 72k. If it's above that, depending on the percentage of quant, no. With one person, yeah. Oh shit, we're at checkmate now. And go refinery, baby. Four guys, one mo. Who's we? If you got we, then of course you can break anything. You can break anything in the game with two people in a mole. Anything. You need to put the right modules on your ship. You're running it like a pussy. You got a big ship. You got multiple people. And you're wondering how to break this thing? I thought you said with one person. No, with one person you could do it. My God. Put some fucking modules on the son of a bitch. My God. Okay, I need more information. No, we're gonna start with this. I need more information now. Now you've awoken the dragon. What's the exact mass size on this rock? Absolutely, Dave. Which throws off their whole multi-crew bullshit they were saying, you know? But what are we talking about here? We have a Helix 2 with 3 surges and 2 Hofstad. S2 with Focus 3 and C3. What size is the rock? You can easily break that. 2 people. If that rock's over 72. Oi, oi. I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Yeah, you can do it solo. You don't need 2 people for that. Unless it's like a 45 to 49%. You gotta put a Sabir on the rock. It's easy. Wait a minute, did I sell my raw ore? Am I inert? I don't even know if I had inert. Fuck it, let's see. Yes. Make sure your Helix is in optimal. Or closer. Easy. No, it's empty. Or maybe it's lying. Let's see. No, it's empty. Okay, cool. Beautiful. Yeah, no, that's ridiculous, Whisper. That's absolutely ridiculous. With one Helix 3 with 3 surge modules on it and a spear on the rock, you could break a 72k rock. No problem. Unless it's super high, 49% resistance, you know, or 49% quant in it, making high resistance. That's one Helix. 2 built the same way can break like, you know, just double it. It's that simple, if not more, because you're lowering the resistance even more with the Helix and the surge modules. With the Sabir on the rock, though. Now, if you got multiple people, though, you don't want to build it like that. Because the biggest rock in the game, which is a turd, is what, 149, 150 tungsten, let's say. A 150 tungsten. And that's rare. That's super rare to find. Tungsten sucks. So forget that metric. The biggest you need to break is about 100k, right? Or 90, say, build for a 90k, which is what? That's a Helix 3, or Helix 2 with 3 surge modules, and then that's a Hofstad, built with like a Stampede and a Riker even. Shit, just a Stampede will probably get you up there to 20k. So, anyways. Now that's aggressive, but that's 2 people break any good rock in the game that you want. Would also be great if you could mark your map and, yeah, I know. Absolutely. Jesus. How long has it been? We need beacons or something. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna head out of here. Like I said, I'm gonna get on tonight. I'll make sure of it. So, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be on late tonight, midnight, Pyro Standard Time. And, we'll go from there. It was nice knowing ya. New patch, I call it Streak Breaker.